In due time.
You stumble across an ugly scene. A ragged pile of goblins. They are hiccuping violently, laughing, then hiccuping again. The air is so thick with alcohol fumes, flies lie dead in the dirt, and an old vinegar smell as well. It appears the goblins have gotten into Oleg's stock and drank deep of its contents. Barrels lie in splinters around the area, not a single one intact. Knock Knock surveys the goblin pile and glances at you with a shrug. No problem here. Normal day for tribe. Would be worse if holiday. Is this your tribe? Knock Knock sniffs. Yes. He sniffs again and you suddenly become more aware of the vinegar smell. They've marked this as home. It will be hard to make them leave this home, though he glances around in disapproval. It's much smaller than the capital. Capital would have more room for them, not have to lie in pile, could be lying down drunk everywhere. He turns to one of the group entwined in the moss. You, Ronnie Longlegs, why did you stop running? Why make home here? The goblin lifts his head slightly, his tiny eyes barely red. His legs are indeed long and folded back almost like a grasshopper. Kept getting chased. No place to settle down. Got hungry. Then caught. Then we sent here. Now. Caught by who? Big Jenks, bigger than you. Longleg blinks and scratches the side of his head with his foot. Fatter, smelled better, big club. Was eating sheep. He tried to share his sheep with us by taking one. A small one. In the night while he snore. But we not ask first, so he got mad. Looks like a giant. Don't know which one. After eating half of us, he got so full he ready to trade. He say if we find something to wash other goblins down with, because they still squirming in his guts, he let us go. We knew a place, here, at post, but had to sample kegs to be sure. Make them leave or I'll do it myself. Listen, Knock Knock big hero. You do what Knock Knock say, but... Knock Knock frowns, his ear twitching. Tell me where Big Shanks now. When we expect you back? Did Big Shanks follow you? Oh, there's Big Shanks. At that moment, there's another waft of foul air, and a shadow falls on the ground. All the goblins in the pile lift their heads at the new arrival. Towering hill giant with his mismatched coveralls, a necklace of hands and skulls, and a makeshift club composed of several timbers tied together with rope. He looks very, very angry, not just at the pile of goblins, but the splintered empty barrels. At him! Longlegs says unhelpfully. Knock Knock, be ready. The hill giant turns to you as if in challenge, points to himself and gives a rumbling growl akin to guk, then turns to the goblins. His hand clenches on his club and the growl grows louder. He points at the goblins, then points at his belly. The intent is clear. The goblins do not respond, not even Longlegs. Their eyes remain wide, frozen. Suddenly, Longlegs makes a high-pitched squeak and points at Knock Knock. He our leader, he a hero. He make us drink everything we promised. Also, he made us eat your sheep. Eat him and ugly friend. The hill giant snarls, lifts his club, then turns to you and Knock Knock, and thrusts out his chin, pounding his chest and giving a thundering series of grunts that sounds like a challenge. Knock Knock blinks. Mangok says, not in the mood to share. He says the half-changs are their guts is his to eat. Their guts his to eat. You can understand him? I can. Knock Knock seems embarrassed. Got caught by hill giants once. Kept as a toy for their kid until run away. Well, do something about it. Knock Knock hesitates for a moment, then presents an open palm, then taps it with a finger. You suddenly realize he just did what seems to be the goblinoid version of trade. You think he's asking what Mungok want, but not about food but currency, something of value. To your surprise, Mungok looks sad. His eyebrows collapse and he gives a low grunt. The anger seems to have cooled down and he makes a rumble, staring off into space with a half-lit gaze. He doesn't seem drunk, merely sad. Gives a grumble, then a sigh, then a low exhaling rumble. Waggy! Hello there! How's your day going? Knock knock nods, listening, then translates. You think. Mungok not happy. He not hungry, just lonely. Says, came here looking for mate to be happy. Knock knock wrinkles his face in disgust and shivers. Still he keeps going. But when he come, no wife. Goblins take his favorite half sheep entrails, drink the liquor he sent them for, and he have nothing. A wife, really? Do you think he'd like a Muri? No, we're not going to say that. Der Müde. Oh, Mampfi, was gibt's Feines? Bei mir auch alles klar. A wife, really? Sad for him. Knock Knock gives a shiver and a nod, then pauses. Cutting off legs be better than finding mate. Can you tell him to look elsewhere for a wife? Knock Knock shrugs, then emits a series of what passes for rumbles, and he makes a slow sack-shaped gesture in the air, then points to the gate of the fort. Mungok shakes his head slowly and sighs again, giving a low grumble in his belly. Knock Knock shakes his head. No, he said he looked everywhere. Chaotic good. Do you think he'd like a Muri? Knock Knock shakes his head. No one does. Aha! Ha! Amiri snarls sarcastically as she does. Mungok looks up at her and his face brightens. No, no! Amiri shouts at Mungok as if bringing a dog to heel, and his eyes widen in fear. No, don't you think of it! Stay back, or I'll cut your legs off so you can sit here and rot! Mungok looks pained, then sighs. Amiri continues glaring at Mungok as if on guard in case of his renewed interest. He's a slow one, but in some tribes they'd send the dumb man off to, you know, go do something to earn his right to marry. Only smart men come back, or not take a wife. She shrugs. Or I could just hack off his legs, let him bleed out. Hähnchen, oh, nice. Nice. Ich hatte schon lange kein Brathähnchen mehr, das wäre auch nice. Würde ich mich auch drüber freuen. Okay, what to do with Mungok? Knock Knock shivers, then pauses. Cutting off legs be better than finding mate. Well, send him somewhere. Knock Knock gives a reluctant nod, then makes an interrogatory grumble. Mungok looks confused, at which Knock Knock repeats himself more firmly. He traces his finger across his palm as if providing a map, and then Giant looks blarily at it. Okay. Mungok absorbs the study, then glances at the goblins. He gives a short, dismissive grunt, then glances back at Knock Knock and shrugs. Then, to your surprise, he lumbers out, club over his shoulder. What did you say to him? Just makes sense to him with words, like real hero. Knock Knock puffs up triumphantly. Send Mungok to capital. Lots of women who have all he need to choose wife. You went Mungok's drunken rage. Mara, it may be time to put an end to this madness. This prank has gone overboard. Yeah. That's it for Manguk. What about your tribe here? Despondent Knock Knock thinks hard. His thinking ear twitching again, but he seems to be chewing over your words. Ignoring him, pile of goblins are all watching you as they sober up. The goblins seem ready to bolt. You catch Longlegs slowly uncurling himself from the pile, apparently ready to run. You do notice a number of the goblins are looking at Knock Knock with a strange fascination. Dealing with the giant must have impressed them. Knock Knock, deal with your tribe. Knock Knock steps forward and gives a series of cracking hisses to get attention, and all the goblins stare at him. After their eyes are on him, Knock Knock is his eyes narrowed, goes to each of them in turn and raps them twice on the head. Hard. They wince but say nothing, except for one feeble groan from a goblin more sober than the rest. Make great deal with you. You need to go to bigger place or I hit you again. I show you. The goblins stare blankly at this. Knock Knock sighs. Me, big hero. Follow me. Take you to new place. The goblins nod and begin to untangle themselves, but they are doing what Knock Knock says, some of them rubbing their heads. Knock Knock turns to you. Big hero Knock Knock, take care of them. All good. Where are you taking them? Knock Knock pauses, as if he's forgotten what happened a few moments ago, and you realize he has. Capital big enough? Yes, capital. Before you can stop him, he turns to the goblins. All you, go to capital. Knock Knock command you, go! The end of your barony just drew closer, much closer. To your horror, the goblins scamper away, running in all directions, but toward the direction of But toward the direction of your capital city. We're doomed. Where's Oleg? What happened to Oleg?
I'm there.
No one else is here. I bet they are hiding inside. Okay.
If you dare.
At least those goblins didn't kill anyone. Okay, let's deal with these new events. Giant walking into my capital. A pack goblins all over my capital. Well, we tried to solve this peacefully, so...
Adventures can wait.
This new event right available? Mungut's Drunken Rage. We have to deal with Munguk and get him out of the barony by whatever means possible, ideally without killing the melancholy giant. Oh god, no. Oh. He's going to kill him. Success chance 31%. What the fuck? Oh my god. How many days has this month? So when Tristan is done with his task, it might be the 30th. So maybe we could still take care real quick of this one? Ikun strives to avoid unnecessary conflicts. 31. Okay. So this should give us just one extra day to maybe appoint Tristan to this task. Maybe Tristan can solve this peacefully. But this event is special. Let me save this real quick.
Adventures
I want to
can wait.
take a look at how good Tristan's chance even is. So we can just cancel this one. Yep. Taking a slight hit there. And Tristan has a 65% chance to deal with this as well. We just go with it. Brrr. We just go with it. Doesn't matter. Okay. Okay, now. The lost relic along the cold trail. So, we have dealt with, more or less, with the goblin issue. Now we can take some more time. Barnhole. Look around there. 1 day, 19 hours. God damn. Of course, it could be nice if we could build some portals.
A shame. Now, if you kept her locked in a cage...
One more word, and it'll be your last.
And hello there, Hannah. So... Oh, again, something new came up. What is it now? Strong nation success. The cost of buildings with a static community bonus is reduced by 10%. Brevin envoy awaits. Okay. An envoy waiting for us at the capital. Okay, so we are heading back to the capital first. Yes. Going there now. Go to the throne room. So, what do we have? Your Grace, forgive my intrusion. We have a matter that demands your urgent attention. Right now, Enemy Belivara, the bard from Pitarch, is singing in the middle of our main square, and her songs are seditious, to say the least. Remind me who's Enemy again. She's among the most talented bards of Pitar, and more importantly, she's one of King Araretti's most favored singers. Anything she sings almost certainly promotes his agenda. Okay, let's hurry to the square. See what's going on there. Enemy Bellavara, the charming bard from Pitar, stands before you with a lute in her hand, surrounded by a crowd of the capital citizens. In a moment she notices you and blows you a kiss. Where's she supposed to be? Watch and do not get involved. Anna Mead doesn't seem too eager to continue her show. Your Grace, it's such a pleasure to see you. Today is a beautiful day and I've decided to add to it with a pinch of poetry. Lindsay blushes. Maestro Bellavara, I'm so happy to see you here, but why are your songs so cruel? Our charming Anna Mead might wish to tell the Baroness what kind of so-called art she's chosen to entertain her subjects with. In her first song she praised King Iravetti, and the second song was about a certain lady from Restov who fostered a street pub, dressed it in lace and velvet and trained it to mimic the manners of court. I find these allusions inappropriate and offensive. Lady Bellavara, you should be more respectful. Statements. My dear Baroness, I'm just a humble bard, and my songs are just an innocent way to make people smile and lighten their moods. Though if someone feels offended by my show, that someone can always demand satisfaction from me at the Rush-like tournament in Pitar. It's an honest competition, words against words, talent against talent. That's the place where one may demonstrate his or her prowess. What is this Rush-like tournament? How could you not know? This is one of the greatest Pitaxian traditions. Once every few years, the kingdom announces the date of the tournament. We greet guests from all around the river kingdoms on the banks of the Rush-like river. The whole day of the tournament is full of mirth and the spirit of competition. Everyone has a chance to prove themselves. Fighters, archers, singers, storytellers, and even fans of strong drinks. The drinking competition is an important part of the program. I'll think about your offer. I still hope to see you again in Pitar. Until we meet again, Your Grace. Okay. But not now, really. We still have to take care of Warnhold. And Warnhold is directly on the other side of the world map than Pitar. Okay. So this was the Prevoy envoy, or do we have to meet someone else? No! Yeah. In game, but not here. Not here. In real life. The snow is a lie. So no, then I guess this counted as the way we were supposed to meet. +1 to relations. Okay. 3 more days with Jubilost to settle with the trade agreement. Maybe then he can take care of our rat bro. Although I don't know if he's the most the best suited for this task. We are going. We're leaving. So, yeah. hopefully now we can head back to Warnhold. Yeah. Question, do we just want to skip a few days? Take care of this other task before we venture forth. Not that urgent. Not that urgent. So we can just head on back to Warnhold, back in the territory over there. And yeah, as soon as a new event pops up, we can just make our way back to our territory again real quick and take care of it. Try to avoid, evade. Let's go then. Avoid, evade. A lot going on the road these days. And take a look up here. So there's nothing special really waiting here. Of course, this crooked teeth. I think we are going to take a rest. Two people are fatigued.
A whole world free of wilting and sorrow. A world untouched by Grotus. What we have
So
seen.
Nusi, I hope I pronounced that correctly. Thank you for the follow. Hope you're having a fun time here.
Food for thought, and not another field to sow your dark ideas.
Hunting took 7 hours. Welcome! Okay, we are just taking a look here at the crooked teeth, real quick. A crumbling rock formation that reminded someone of a giant jaw with most of the teeth missing, and the rest terribly rotten. Whoever came up with this name probably wasn't a cheerful person. Probably not. Okay. We are heading there, taking a look there. Let's see what this location has to offer. Hello there! Maybe some nice legendary treasures? First?
In due time.
Does Valerie still hold the cold iron dagger? Yes. Oh. Looks like, yeah, we have another portal to the first world here. Terrible, terrible things might be waiting for us on the other side.
I'm off.
But could also be rich treasures. Well, not really. Most likely terrible, terrible monsters. Just waiting to eat us. Let's take a look.